When I was 16 years old, I got put on an 8-year training program for the 2008 Olympics. It was so hard. Especially the last 2 years before the Olympic qualifiers, I was training in a different city in Sheffield for 4 days a week, 4 times a day, dieting, eating right. I'd go home on the weekends, train even more. It was a full-time job, and at this time I was 21 years old, and I was working my arse off. And I went through them 8 years, and then to finally qualify was amazing. And then to go to the games, I had a cracked rib at the time, which was terrible. But then I went to the games, and to finally get that medal was the best moment of my life, the best feeling of my life. In my career, I had 106 fights, and people don't realize the thing that's taken the most damage in boxing is your hands, because you're not meant to hit things with your hands. It got to the point where I couldn't button my trousers or turn a key in the door. There wasn't much I could do with my hands. I had to go under the knife and get surgery. So in 2012, I call it a day of my boxing career. I could not have felt any lower. At the time, it was like the worst moment of my life. All I did since I was 10 years old until I was 27 years old was box. Every day I was in the gym, boxing. It was my life. I dedicated everything to it. No school, no education, no nothing. So as a 27-year-old, now I leave the sport I love. I end up drinking, I end up eating, I got fat, I got depressed. No plan B, what do? Then that's when the next chapter of my life started. I went in this gym in Santa Monica, started teaching classes. Never knew about peer, never knew anyone, no one knew me. And it was a humbling experience. I went from being the boy who couldn't walk out of his house to getting pictures with people, getting interviews all the time, to working in a dirty little gym downstairs teaching people boxing, and then I would get maybe $10 for doing 2 hours of work. And then I met my business partner there, Kevin. He managed the program. A month or so went by, and I went, let's leave this place. The management changed, the owners changed more rules. Let's leave this place. Let's go and do our own thing. Now we've got 2 fantastic gyms, hundreds of members. Business is amazing. We've got over 40 staff, and we've got a certification program. Business could not be better. We got named #1 gym in California. We're doing better than 99.9% of gyms in America, I would say. I always want to get better. I always want to improve, and I never think I'm successful. I'm always chasing the next big thing or the next goal, and I'm always pushing more and more. So I'll never get settled, and I'll never really class myself as being successful, because I just want to keep doing more, and that's the personality that I've got. So I don't know, will I ever be really content with the way things are? I don't think so, because the journey that I'm taking is fantastic. I don't know if the journey will ever end, but I'm just really enjoying this journey to the unknown destination.